Are you people there? Am I live yet? Hi guys, can you hear me? Yes, and I'm live. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Wishing you all loads of peace and happiness. Hi Bhavna, how are you? Sorry, the net is so bad over here in my house. It took me some time to log in. But hi Mausam, Arpit Gupta, what's up? Anisha, Bhavya Desai, and I took your name. So hi Farheen. Tell me, how can I help you guys? I'm here to answer some questions. I'm here to share this beautiful time. And I had some time. It's Eid and it's a holiday. And I leave today. So I thought I'll just spend some time with all you wonderful people. Hi Smita. Eid Mubarak to you too. So I wanted to talk about all the stuff that is, that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy talking about. What is this? Love your cooking, ma'am. Shubhi, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. It's very, very sweet of you. Tell me, how can I help you guys? So I decided to do this chat because I really think that, all of you have always shown me so much love. And thank you, Aliza. That's such a wonderful thing. Okay, so Rasna Muta has a question, and she wanted to know what are my tips on beautiful skin like mine. Well, thank you so much. It's a huge compliment. Now people would say use a face pack, use an exfoliant, do things externally. But no, I really believe that, what is inside will show outside. And that is something that I always encourage, to make sure that people are eating right. And once your intestines are clean and once you're feeling happy and positive, it's going to reflect on your face. And if you are complimenting me on your skin, on my skin, and think that, I'm glowing and all of that, it really, I'll have to give credit to what I eat, the lifestyle I maintain. Yes, I made some modifications. So a lot of high fibrous foods, include a lot of oats. They're really great for you. It's great for roughage. You can have isabgol in the night. Husk, psyllium husk. So I really think that those things will make a huge change in the way your skin looks in the long run. And yes, staying happy and positive definitely makes a huge difference. And lots of water. Stay hydrated, okay? Okay, so then now my next question here is from Zebensa Rahim. How to come back to shape after delivery? My delivery is end of July. You still have time. I just think two more months to go. So just enjoy this time while your baby is inside you. Give it a lot of love and energy and send it. Just tell that soul that you're so awaiting to see him or her. And after that, I don't think your focus should be on losing weight, to be honest, because that will eventually happen. What you need to focus on is obviously looking after your baby, and trust me, the first 3 months are the most difficult. But what you can do is that the first 3 months are also very easy, and I'm telling you that with experience, because the baby, isn't that demanding. It'll be sleeping a lot more. Just as I think as new parents, you're just worried what to do. So the minute you have your baby sleeping, catch up on some sleep, and the next time it takes a nap, maybe take out some time to, you know, breathe well. And depends if you're going to have a C-section, because I had complications. So if you have a C-section, you can't work out for at least 4 months after your delivery, and that is something that I would suggest for you to do. So yoga mein you can do some light breathing and it'll, you know, decrease your cortisol levels, it'll reduce your pressure, and it'll make you feel happier. And do some light exercises, you know. So that's something that I would suggest. Then get back to working out after 4 months. Yeah. Okay, who else? How do I maintain my own? Parul Vacheta, thank you. Nashiba Parveen, Eid Mubarak to you. I'm trying to see what questions I can answer. So, are dahi and lassi probiotics? How many times can you consume Yakult? Well, research says that dahi and lassi are not probiotics, strangely. So we all believe that they are. They are definitely a very important part of nutrition. Lactic acid and bacteria in dahi and lassi are not really scientifically proven, they say, to reach the intestine alive. Hence, we suggest Yakult only because, you know, it's not traditionally fermented like the way Yakult is. I've gone to the setup and seen it, and it's got like nearly 6 billion lactobacillus shirota bacteria. That is fantastic for your intestines. There have been researches that have been proved that can actually improve your gut health. और क्या है, very few people understand the importance of gut health. You know, all of us are so concerned about heart health. We're only talking about diabetes, and we're talking about all the other body parts, but we don't really talk about you know, the intestine. It's so important to love your intestine, guys. So please include a Yakult a day. This will, you know, those probiotics will reach your intestine alive and it'll do the job, and you'll definitely see a marked difference in your health, in your skin, and the way your body functions, your immune system. Because if your gut health is good, automatically you will feel healthier. And yes, so I definitely suggest, if you love yourself, you have to love your intestine, and you must include Yakult. Talking of Yakult, you know, it's funny that you asked me that, but I always have a Yakult a day. I had it here. I thought if I feel thirsty in between, I will have it. And the amazing thing now is that Yakult has also come out with a non-sugar version, which is made with stevia, which is a natural sugar substitute, and I enjoy it, and I have it. Yeah. Cheers. Eid Mubarak. Sushmita De Roy, what about the sugar in Yakult? Like I said, I love the stevia version. Yes, there is around a spoon and a half of sugar in Yakult, but that's what keeps the you know, the probiotics alive. That's the reason it's used in it. But there's so much sugar in all the other stuff that we're eating in our day-to-day that is even worse for our health. So I mean, for me, if you ask me, I do want to focus on reducing refined sugar. And if you are doing that too, please, you know, you can use, you have the choice of the Yakult made with stevia. But saying that, even the original Yakult is low in glycemic index, so it's not that bad for you. It reduces the sourness. The reason they use sugar or that sweetener in Yakult is that otherwise some people find it very sour. That's the reason they use that sweetener. Okay. So Dipali has asked this question: is there any particular age to start yoga? No. My God, if I had the opportunity, I would start yoga at 3. And the younger you are, the better, you know. and that is my suggestion. So I have known of people who enroll their children into yoga schools. That's like, learning yoga is part of the curriculum, and all the other subjects are just also included. So yoga is a subject in itself, and it's a science. And I've already harped on the benefits of yoga and how amazing it has been. It's worked on my insides, it's worked on my mental health. And talking of mental health, I do want to bring focus to people who are suffering with depression, people who are suffering with insecurities, lack of confidence. Please switch to yoga. Really, and someday maybe you will come back on the chat and thank me, because it's not just, yoga is not just for weight loss or to maintain a certain body or a figure prototype that you want. It is definitely something that heals you. I got down to doing yoga because I was suffering with cervical spondylosis, and I went through a very difficult phase, because as an actor it debilitates you, not being able to work, not being able to be active, because my neck was in a spasm most of the time. And yoga really helped me get out of that phase. It not only healed me, but it also strengthened me. And I'm here to tell all you people who are suffering with any kind of ailment, physical or mental, yoga will definitely put you out of that misery. So please start it. It's never too late. And I am a living example. We're so close to celebrating International Yoga Day. It's on the 21st. And you don't have to wait for that day alone to start yoga, or just do it on that day only. Please make it a lifestyle. Take out that little bit of time, even if you don't have the time to do like the whole drill. Try and make a promise to yourself, and take out at least 10 to 12 minutes every day to just do some deep breathing, Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, just breathing, Shitkari Pranayama. So I just think things like that will really improve the quality of your life. And if you are suffering with depression, guys, please wake up and focus on it. Don't put it, on the back burner, or don't sweep it under the carpet. Realize it, and please go and get help. I know there's a lot of stigma attached to depression and mental health, but please, don't care about what people think about you, or what people what people have to say about you, because judgments are judgments are not going to define your character. It really defines the other person's character. So if you are suffering with something, it's important to realize it and to target the problem, and you have to take it on head on. Don't lose hope. And I really want to be able to help all of you to focus on the right things. That's the reason I am here today, to encourage all of you to take health seriously, whether it be mental or physical. I've spoken so much. Yes. How to lose upper body fat, especially belly and arms. Okay. Who is that who asked me that question? Darshika Devi. Upper body fat. And now, when you work out, you can't say that I only want to lose upper body fat or lower body fat. It has to be, it's an amalgam of nutrition. It's an amalgam of any kind of workout regime. So whether you're doing yoga or weight training or cardio, you have to mix the two together. So even if you are doing yoga, guys, don't think that you can get away with eating everything and anything. Yes, then you all are going to say, how is that you eat on Sundays the way you do? So it's only that one Sunday that I allow myself to indulge, and I give myself a break from the usual mundane stuff that I'm doing. saying that, how to lose your upper body. I mean, if you have flabby arms, work on them. You can definitely do yoga. You can do the Surya Namaskar. It'll definitely tone your entire body. 8 properly done Surya Namaskars, holding and breathing right while you are doing them will definitely make a big difference to you. Even, I'm saying just 8. Okay, there are some people who tell me that, oh, they've done 100 Surya Namaskars. I'm like, what kind of Surya Namaskars are you doing, my friend? Because at 8, I am like, if you're doing it rightly, focusing on every move, going into the right posture, holding the posture, breathing with every posture that you take, it'll definitely work really well. For your belly, you can try Naukasana, and you can also lie flat and lift one leg at a time at 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, each leg at one time. And then you can do both legs, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. That really works on your belly area. And simple exercises like, just doing, I'm making it small because you can't see me, like arms spread apart, and you just keep moving it in circular motions. Make sure that you warm up properly. I am starting my own app very soon, so you guys are going to get a lot of help on even targeted body parts. I know these are always queries, but make sure that your nutrition is right. So try and have more fibrous foods, a lot of raw in the mornings, morning to at least the evening till around 5 o'clock, and you will definitely see a remarkable difference. Include a lot of proteins, especially to recover your muscles, the fatigue that it goes through when you're working out, if you're traveling, and yeah, try and stick to natural home cooked foods cooked from scratch. So that is another thing that I encourage. Yes, I hope you guys are having fun. What is this? Hello, hi Nitish Arya, hi. Hi Abhi, lower abdomen area, like I said, I talked about the belly, so you can definitely, I'm sure you heard what I had to say. So yeah, so they say even when you target legs, automatically your belly area also gets worked. So even doing burpees are great. It works very well. Even buttocks. Doing buttocks are fantastic, and you can do buttocks in different forms as well. So keeping your legs, obviously legs together, and then sometimes you can keep your feet slightly away, and then you can even keep it like this, and then you have to even keep them inwards, but you make sure that your knees don't go beyond your feet. So when you do it in 3 different styles, it actually opens up your knees as well, and it definitely works on your lower abdomen. So yeah, sounds good. And then even Chakki Chalasana is a great asana for lower belly, and to kind of reduce on your lower belly fat. Do you do cardio as well? Mandeep Sidhu, of course. Cardio, obviously I don't do as much, but I do cycle as and when I can. My regime, see, I don't require that much fat loss. So I don't need to do that much cardio, but I do enough walking. So my Apple Watch definitely shows me how much I have burnt in terms of calories, and how much I need to, and how many steps I've taken. That's a very important thing. So it keeps me in check if I really feel like it shows me whether I've really met my target or not. So that's a really great thing. And yeah, so cardio happens because I always take the stairs. Even in my home, I never use the lift. As tired as I might be after the day's work, I make sure that I walk. So you should also do that. Who else? Okay, Akshay Sharma, please pay attention to me. Hi Akshay. Oh, thank you. Somebody just watched my movie Rishte. Krishna Kaur. Rahul Singh Rajput, Eid Mubarak to you. Beautiful kurta, thank you. It's Eid, so I thought I'll dress up for all you lovely people. Okay, Nehal Desai, weight training or cardio? What's the best for weight loss? See, so that's a really interesting question. So I am a yoga practitioner. I love yoga, but I do intermingle it with weight training as well, because see, once you reach beyond 35, you lose a lot of muscle mass, you lose a lot of bone density. You need to work on your strength and agility, mobility. So I mix a lot of workouts together. So there's a lot of core strengthening workouts. There's a lot of weight training I also do, because you need to build muscle. And while you're working with yoga, you must realize you're actually using your own body weight, which is also a lot. But I'm doing advanced yoga, so I could do a lot of those asanas. But I don't think, I'm sure, novices, like people who are just about starting yoga, will not be able to reach that level. So you can do weight training. Weight training definitely aids weight loss. I would say that, because when I was pregnant and I delivered, I put on around 32 kilos, and I did do some intense weight training at that point to lose the weight that I had. So yes, yeah. Hi, Neha Devan Prabhakar has asked me, please tell me how you do coconut gargles, what it does, do you mix water in it? That's a really interesting question. I love oil pulling, and I encourage it. You know, it really improves your dental health. It actually takes away and saps out all the bacteria from your mouth. Coconut oil has great properties. It's actually gone on to be, proven that it's actually like a superfood. What you have to do is no oil or no water is required. You only take around a tablespoon of coconut, virgin cold pressed coconut oil in the morning, first thing in the morning, before you gargle, and you keep doing that. Okay, so you wash your mouth with it, take it inside, outside. I may look really silly doing this, but I'm doing it because I love you guys. All around for a good 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, and you take it in, and you don't swallow it, all right? And you make sure that you throw it in the dustbin. Do not put it in the basin. And why I'm telling you this is because I used to throw it in the basin, and then one day I realized it was all getting clogged because coconut oil is really, really thick. That's another tip. But what it does is that it takes away all the toxins. It releases ketones to your brain. So you know what? The amazing thing about coconut oil is that even without ingesting it, it actually sends signals to your brain that and keeps it alive and keeps it like, really all lit up like a light bulb. So that's why it's used also in the treatment of Alzheimer's. And it's really an amazing food that you must include. It's an amazing fat to include in your daily diet. If you can actually bake with coconut oil, it's a great medium, and it has a lot of vital properties and vitamins. Yeah. Tell me. Bring it on. What's yoga protocol? Someone has asked me. Amit Trivedi, what's yoga protocol? Surya Namaskar should be done at the last. Okay. That's an interesting question, guys. So, Surya Namaskar in itself is self-explanatory. They say that the yogis began their day with salutations to the sun. So it was when dawn would happen and the sun would come up, the yogis would salute with the Surya Namaskar. So it would start off with the Surya Namaskar. But talking about yoga protocol, while it is a science, there is no hard and fast rule. So when I start my yoga practice, I start off with breathing. And what I have realized with doing it this way, my yoga teacher has actually included it in my yoga regime in this way, saying that it actually opens out your lungs. And when you start off with breathing and the Om chanting, it kind of energizes your body, and I do a bit of warming up. and then I get into the Surya Namaskar. So each to their own. As long as open up, your lungs, just taking 3 deep breaths, and just stretch before you do the Surya Namaskar. Otherwise, it could hurt you. So just stretch. Anytime, whatever kind of exercise regime that you're doing or you're following, a stretch is very, very vital and important. So the next question, Sushma Bendre, I follow your yoga. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's not my yoga, yeah? It's India's yoga. I made it mine though. Yoga, is another world. I know that you all have made yoga a part of your world. A lot of you that follow me, a lot of you that believe in the goodness of yoga. But I define yoga as it's my world. I really love being being called a yogi also, because I really wish I could just wear white robes and just move around. I mean, that really is my ultimate I don't know, goal or dream. I know I sound really boring sometimes, but once you get into the philosophy of yoga, you just realize that it is a journey in itself, and it's a journey of self-discovery. And you just realize that we're all human, and you just start recognizing your soul so much better. We are only paying attention to our bodies, to the way we look, but none of us have recognized our souls. We are all actually souls trapped, in different bodies, and we've been living for generations. And sometimes you make connects with people a little more because you kind of recognize their soul. So when you start doing yoga, you will start getting connected with your soul, and when you're connected to your soul starts to appreciate other people, and that is a huge advantage with yoga. It gives you a lot of energy to deal with problems and the fast-paced lives that we all lead today. Hence, I prescribe yoga. As I talked about mental health, which is a huge issue in today's time and age, yoga definitely is extremely relaxing, and will help you put things into perspective and will not let you lose hope. That's another beautiful thing about yoga. So yeah. How did you find yoga? Sheriar Khan. So I always knew about yoga, but I have to be honest. I got introduced. I was always fit. I always wanted to continue to be fit because I was a volleyball player. So I was into a certain lifestyle already, and I joined the industry very young. But when I suffered with a bad neck ailment, my physiotherapist told me to do certain exercises like the Bhujangasana, and the neck slides that are also part of the yoga practice. And then I hired a yoga trainer, and I got full-time into yoga. And I realized that while my neck was healing, I realized that it gave me a lot of peace as well, because the breathing practices are something that we don't concentrate on. How many of you really breathe? This is a direct question to all you wonderful people on my timeline right now. Take out time to breathe. I know we're just breathing incidentally, but nobody's concentrating on their breath. Yoga teaches you to do that. And once you're able to concentrate on your breath, you become more aware of what you are doing, what you need to do. So that realization came about at that time, and I decided that I wanted to propagate this science, and I decided to do the DVD after that, and then I became a full-time yogini. Okay, so now how to reduce cheek fat? What exercise works best? Chewing gum? Chewing gum is the worst thing to do. Chewing gum will actually give you jaws, like because you're like masticating. It's not going to work for you, my friend. And also what it will do is it'll collect a lot of air that will go into your stomach. It'll make you bloat. So it's crazy. Yeah, it's not going to work. So to reduce your jaws, you can do some facial yoga exercises. So you can do, and you can also do the, you know, the lion breathing. So, you know, you can take your tongue out. This might look really odd. So, you know, it's great also for that. And everyone's laughing at me, but I don't care. I love you guys. I'm doing this only for you. And keep doing this. Okay? Okay? So this will definitely reduce your cheeks. And you know what, guys? Don't pay so much attention to reducing your cheeks and, you know, your chin and small body parts. You know, it's only us when we look at ourselves in the mirror and we kind of judge ourselves, trying to do the thinking for other people. People love you for you, okay? Not because you've got a better jawbone or you've got bigger cheeks. And talking of cheeks, let me tell you, thank the Lord that you have nice full cheeks, because that means you are blessed with collagen. Yeah, and as you grow older and as you age, that's something that you will require on your face. So people who don't have nice rounded cheeks, they will need some surgery as they grow older, because they'll wrinkle faster. I'm just joking, but still, so don't worry about your cheeks. In fact, you need to you know, thank the Lord for whatever you have been endowed with, and you are made a certain way because you look beautiful that way and view yourself that way. That's that. I didn't mean to sound preachy, but that is really the fact. Yeah. So tell me, the other important things, now people ask about which diet should be included. One second. Kinnari Gandhi, which diet should be included in our daily regime to boost our immunity and metabolism? Okay, that's a really interesting question, Kinnari. I really believe that, you know, when you're eating foods that are alive, like, you know, every food has a certain quality. So protein is required obviously for your, you know, the repairing of muscles, the making of muscles. When you're eating live energy food like sprouts, for example, so I try and eat dal that is sprouted as much as I can. That is live energy, you know, because the sprouts, it means that there is still, you know, the plant is growing. So eating foods that are raw are wonderful for your system, but not too much. To boost your metabolism and to improve your gut health, please include any kind of probiotic, prebiotics. Have a lot of alkaline foods. So, you know, try and keep your bodies alkaline. That's a very, very important aspect as well. In this time and age, you know, people don't understand the value of alkalizing your body. And I'm so thirsty. So include a lot of steamed potatoes, boiled potatoes, not fried potatoes, okay guys? A lot of veggies, spinach, beetroot, broccoli. These are really highly alkaline vegetables. Avocados, bananas, they really give you high energy. First thing, if you can start your day with like a banana, the elaichi kela and all, they're really, you know, in you know, available everywhere. Eat local fruits, they're wonderful. Jamun, oh my god, I adore jamun. They're great even for diabetics, very high in iron. Try and include seeds and nuts on the go. So try and make small little packets that you can keep in your bag while you're traveling. And the minute you feel a little sluggish or, you know, low on energy or a bit peckish, please include you know, nuts in your daily eating. So it actually helps with heart health. They say that people who eat nuts actually have improved heart health and mental health. So include nuts and seeds in your, you know, pumpkin seeds. You have goji berries, then you can have dry blueberries nowadays. Yeah, so these are all immunity enhancing. Soaked walnuts, you know, I soak 6 walnuts, 4 almonds, and I always have you know, a soaked fig first thing in the morning with a banana. So that's really, you know, that's something that keeps me energized. And you require that energy first thing in the morning, because you know your body has fasted. That's why it's called breakfast. All right, breakfast, but break fast. All right, so the first meal in the morning is very, very important. There are a lot of people who skip their breakfast, especially a lot of young people who think that, oh, you know, I'll just have a coffee and I won't eat and it'll make me lose weight. That's a very wrong thing to do. Breakfast is the most important meal. Even if I'm on the go and if I'm in a hurry, you won't believe it, I pack my oatmeal and I carry it in the car and I'll keep eating it on my way to work. You can carry a Yakult on your way as well. That's another good way to start. But make sure it's not warm. So if you are carrying it, you should have it till it is cold, because the minute it turns warm, the probiotic effect or the you know, the bacteria in it dies. So that is the thing. Yeah, so please love your intestines, love yourself, and focus on health. Yeah. हिंदी में इंग्लिश ऊपर से जा रहा है. विक्की सिंह जी, क्या बात कर रहे हैं? जितना मैंने अभी तक बात किया आपके ऊपर क्या? अब मैं क्या बोलूं अभी? तो चलिए मैं योगा के बारे में बोलती हूँ कि योगा बस सिर्फ आपके बाहरी रूप को ही इम्प्रूव नहीं करता है, आप अंदरूनी तरीके से भी टारगेट करता है. आपके स्ट्रेस को कम कर सकता है. इन्फ्लेमेशन, जो बहुत सारे डिजीजेज हैं, जैसे प्रो इन्फ्लेमेटरी डिजीजेज हैं जो हार्ट के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, जैसे डायबिटीज़ भी है, आप इसे टारगेट कर सकते हैं योगा के साथ, ब्रीदिंग के साथ. तो प्लीज़ योगा को अपनाएं. और योगा का दूसरा बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज ये भी है कि बीपी को कम कर देता है. और अगर आप देखिए तो बहुत हाई बीपी के पेशेंट्स सफ़र कर रहे हैं अटैक्स, और यू नो दे ऑब्वियसली, चलो मैं हिंदी में ही बात करूँगी. तो जब बीपी कम हो जाता है तो इट इम्प्रूव्स योर हार्ट हेल्थ ऑल्सो. कहते हैं कि आपके नज़रिए को बदल देता है योगा. तो इसीलिए मैं सब लोगों को कह रही हूँ कि प्लीज़ योगा को अपनाएं. और मैं बहुत गर्व महसूस करती हूँ कि आज ज़्यादातर लोग योगा के बेनिफिट्स को समझने लगे हैं, पहचानने लगे हैं. और आज ये जो सेलिब्रेशन होने जा रहा है इंटरनेशनल योगा डे का, सिर्फ एक सेलिब्रेशन ही नहीं, एक रिकग्निशन भी है. तो recognition of the fact that this yoga is a science, और सिर्फ एक व्यायाम का तरीका नहीं है. तो इसका श्रेय हमारे पीएम को ज़रूर जाना चाहिए. और मैं बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करती हूँ उनकी. और ये जो उनके वीडियोस निकले हैं, मैं एक्चुअली उनकी और रिस्पेक्ट करने लगी हूँ. क्योंकि अगर आप अपने बॉडी को रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करते, अगर आप अपने बॉडी के लिए वक्त नहीं निकाल सकते, तो मतलब आप किसी दूसरी चीज़ को इतना इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं देंगे. You have to respect yourself. You have to give yourself time. वक्त कभी होता नहीं है, निकालना पड़ता है. तो उस वक्त को निकालिए, अपने आप को इम्पोर्टेंस दीजिए, अपने हेल्थ को इम्पोर्टेंस दीजिए. और फिर देखिए, जब आप तंदुरुस्त होंगे तो आप और चुस्त भी होंगे और आप उस काम को और बेहतर कर पाएंगे. तो आई होप मेरी हिंदी आपके समझ में आई. हाउ टू ओवरकम वाटर रिटेंशन प्रॉब्लम एज टारगेटेड एरियाज इन बॉडी. वाटर रिटेंशन का बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है बहुत सारे लोगों को. एंड यू कैन डेफिनेटली ईट स्टफ दैट यू नो दैट आर डाययूरेटिक्स. यू कैन हैव बार्ली वाटर. एस्पैरागस का सूप भी पी सकते हैं. दूधी, पम्पकिन, क्यूकम्बर, ये सारे वाटर रिटेंशन निकालने में काम आता है. तो दूधी का जूस अगर आप थोड़ा सा तुलसी डाल के पिए सुबह, उसमें डेफिनेटली आपको बहुत फ़ायदा होगा. मेथी को अगर आप ओवरनाइट रखें और सिर्फ उसके पानी को पिए तो वो भी डायबिटिक्स के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा होता है. तो वाटर रिटेंशन को निकालना एक्चुअली कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. सॉल्ट को ज़रूर कम करें. तो बहुत इंडिया में ना हम अचार ज़रूर खाते हैं. अभी मेरी मम्मी को भी लत लगी हुई है अचार की. तो मैं खुद इन प्रॉब्लम से जूझ रही हूँ और वो बार बार बोलती हूँ कि देखो वाटर रिटेंशन हुआ है, तो मैं बोलती हूँ अचार थोड़ा सा कम कर दो। तो सोडियम को कम करने से वाटर रिटेंशन जरूर कम होगा। और क्या कर रहे हैं दीप्ति हेगड़े, यंचा उल्लर शिल्पा, ये तुलु में बोल रही है। तो यान बारी सौके उल्ले ईर यंचा उल्लर ಎನ್ನ ಮಾತೆಲ್ಲ ಎನ್ನ ಮಾತ ಬಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಅಕ್ಲೇನ್ ಎನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎನ್ನ ತುಳು ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಉಂಡು ಯಾನ್ ಮುಂಚೂರು ನರ್ವಸ್ ಆತೆ ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ತೂದು ಓ ತುಳು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ में बात करो। रोहित बैलूर, ओहो बैलूर, that's where my father was from, and यानला बैलूर दाले ಎಂಚ ಉಲ್ಲರ್ ಮಾತಿಲ್ಲ ಮನ ಸಾಂಡ I'm asking them if they've eaten. Oh, so sweet. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know how much more time I have to talk to you, but I will take 2 more questions. Karan Arora, I just love connecting with all you people, and I just wanted to say that, you know, I just have heartfelt gratitude for all the love that you show me on all my social media platforms, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on these platforms only and only to share the love, the knowledge, I can't say expertise, but experience that I have had with problems that I have faced in my life. And I really believe that as an actor, I have the opportunity to do various things, but it gives me great happiness to be able to be of some use in this life and lifetime to all you wonderful people who have made me, who have shown me so much love. And I want to continue to do that. So please log on to the Shilpa Shetty channel. Please watch my videos. I really emphasize on home cooking style, home cooked food for your kids, for your family. बहुत सारे लोग बाहर का खाना पसंद करते हैं और पैकेट वाले खाना पसंद करते हैं। तो बस पैकेट के पीछे क्या लिखा है प्लीज़ एक बार ज़रा चेक करें। तो मैं लेबल रीडिंग पे बहुत ज़्यादा एम्फोसिस दे रही हूँ आजकल, क्योंकि ज़रूरी है। हम देख रहे हैं कि बहुत सारे लोग कैंसर से जूझ रहे हैं और ये एक आम बात हो गई है। तो अगर हम देख रहे हैं कि एक शिफ्ट हो गया है, जो एक अनकॉमन प्रॉब्लम हुआ करता था अब एक कॉमन प्रॉब्लम हो गया है। बहुत सारे ऑटो इम्यून डिजीजेस से जूझ रहे हैं, बहुत सारे एलर्जीज से जूझ रहे हैं। तो इसका एक ही मतलब है कि वी नीड टू चेंज आवर लाइफस्टाइल, वी नीड टू स्टार्ट लुकिंग इनवर्ड्स। हमको इस चीज़ पे ध्यान रखना ज़रूरी है कि हम क्या खा रहे हैं, कि बिकॉज वॉट यू ईट यू आर वॉट यू ईट। एंड आई जस्ट थिंक दैट यू नो हैविंग a happy body, happy mind makes a happy soul. And think positive while you are eating right and while you are doing some kind of regime. Keep moving, do something. अभी एक ही जगह में पड़े मत रहो, मतलब I really think you need to include some kind of activity in your life and just keep yourself going and don't lose focus and stay happy. Waiting for today's Sunday binge Eid special. Tomorrow. पिछली संडे आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, मैं वेट कर रही थी कि मैं कुछ खाऊं, लेकिन मैं खा नहीं पाई। बट आज मैं किसी के यहाँ जा रही हूँ ईद सेलिब्रेट करने, तो मैं एक्चुअली संडे को बिंज नहीं करूँगी क्योंकि मैं ट्रैवल कर रही हूँ। तो मैं शायद आज ही संडे बिंज करूँगी, मैं सैटरडे ईद बिंज करूँगी। ओके, बांसरी चांचड़, please give me some advice about cholesterol as my father has cholesterol. Oh, Bansari, thank you. I see that you always say something nice. I read every comment that comes onto my social media platforms because it gives me insight on what the problems are and what I should be talking about. So I want to say a big thank you to you, Bansari, with all my love. Because I know that you are one of those people who really loves me. And sorry, it makes me emotional because I don't even know you. but I sense the love in your messages. So yes, cholesterol के लिए cholesterol के लिए आप बहुत सारी चीज़ें कर सकती हैं. Also cholesterol एक ऐसी चीज़ है जिसे बहुत misunderstand किया गया है. As you're aware, the American Health Association has come up with a new research now saying that to have cholesterol is actually a good thing. So इसके बारे में सोचने से ज़्यादा don't be stressed about it. So cholesterol is actually a good thing. It actually helps you. There is LDL and HDL, तो उसका balance होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. But yes, you make sure that he's not having too much non-vegetarian food. Try and keep it lighter, make it more vegetarian. Eggs आप खाएं तो आप yellow, अगर आप 3 eggs खा रहे हैं या 2 eggs खा रहे हैं, I feel it's very important also to include eggs, guys, in your routine. Make sure that you include it, because I feel it really helps in a lot of areas. It keeps you satiated for longer. तो बाजरी, अगर आप एग्स खा रहे हैं, आप अपने डैडी को बोल रहे हैं एग्स खाएं, मेक श्योर दैट यू टेक आउट द येलो, बट यू कीप 1 येलो, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. तो सब लोग जो खाते हैं ना, सडनली कोलेस्ट्रॉल के डर के वजह से दे टेक आउट ऑल द येलोज. सो दैट इज़ ऑफ नो यूज ओनली, बिकॉज ज़्यादातर प्रोटीन उसके योक में होता है. एंड व्हाट एल्स कैन यू डू फॉर कोलेस्ट्रॉल? I think you should do a lot of breathing exercises as well. Cholesterol is something that you need to also be on your stomach and target the liver. So yeah, you should definitely work on those areas. Bansuri मैं आपको directly message करूँगी and I will give you a lowdown on what other exercises you can do. But more importantly, definitely take him for a checkup, and you need medical advice if the cholesterol is too high. Cholesterol also spikes up sometimes because of stress. बहुत सारे issues हमारी ज़िंदगी में हम लोग I feel face कर रहे हैं because of the stress. So stress को कम करने के लिए breathing बहुत ज़रूरी है. Concentrating on breathing and making sure that you stay happy, and that is a very, very important important thing that I have to bring focus to. What is this? Okay guys, I think I have to. Okay, a simple home remedy for a frequent cough. Okay, ये मैं अपने बच्चे के लिए देती हूँ. This is my last answer, guys. Just boil water, उसमें ginger डालिए, pepper डालिए, और आप थोड़ा सा क्या बोलते हैं, लेमन डालिए, एंड यू ब्रिंग इट टू अ बॉयल, and you take it out, and then you add in a teaspoon of honey. Mix it all in, because honey को ना heat नहीं करना चाहिए. ठीक है, just add in the honey and just drink it. It actually tastes really great. थोड़ा सा a small pinch of salt, sea salt, वो भी डाल दीजिए. You'll see it'll really work very well. ठीक है? You take care, guys. स्वस्थ रहो, मस्त रहो. Please follow my videos. Please send me your comments, and most importantly, please अपने gut health पे, अपने intestines पे ध्यान दे, because बहुत सारे जो problems हैं वो यहाँ से और यहाँ से शुरू होते हैं. तो it's not only about your heart health that you should be worried about. Please concentrate and make sure that you start alkalizing your body. Label read, chew your food. अपने बच्चों को train कीजिए कि वो अपने खाने को chew करे. It's very important, because if you're chewing well, automatically your food has the saliva and it's getting digested better. And yeah, with that I'll just say cheers with Yakult. Love yourself, love your intestine, and swasth raho, mast raho. Love you guys. और सभी सुपर से ऊपर हो.